Right now I have 23 times 24. 23 times 24. Two tens and four ones makes 24. Two tens and three ones makes 23. And I've set them up along the edges of what's going to be a rectangle. Why? Because multiplication is always, pictorially, they're arrays. It's a length times a width, or it's an area. So that's something that you have to make sure your students understand before using this method. It's set up like an area model. So you would kind of like in Battleship, you have an x-axis and a y-axis, or a length and a width, and you're multiplying them together. Let's start from the top left and work our way down, just like we would in an area model. 10 times 10, that's 100. Over here I've got another 10 times 10, which is 100. Now I've got 10 times 1, that's 10. 10 times 1 again is 10, and 10 times 1 is 10. Let's go to our next part of our area model. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 10 again, 100. 10 times 1, but 3 times. So I've got 3 ones here getting multiplied by this 10. So eventually your students will be able to get more efficient and see that this is really 10 times 3, which is 30. Almost done. 10 times 4 ones. 10 times 4 is 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. I've got a 10 here being multiplied by the 4 ones again. So 10 times 4 again is 40. And eventually, hopefully, students will be able to see, oh, this is really 20 times 4. 20 times 4 is 80. Final corner, I've got 3 ones times 4 ones. You could do them all one at a time. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 again, 1. 1 times 1 again, 1. But remember, good mathematicians are efficient. And we could just say 4 times 3 is going to be 12. We are finished. Now, the answer to 23 times 24 is everything that's inside, that we placed inside. A common mistake that some kids might do at first is they'll count all the blocks and consider that the answer. However, remember, when we multiply in the standard algorithm, we don't add up, we just see what answer is at the bottom, at the end, everything below the line that we draw when we set up the problem. So make sure students understand that they're not adding these outer edges, because these are our factors. And the product is everything that goes inside. So the answer to this is 4 hundredths, 14 tens, and 12 ones. So when we add all those together, we get